Okay, we've been live for a few seconds here and haven't immediately dropped 6 billion frames, so I think we're all set to go. Thank you for joining us again for another SoundGoblin story time with Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. I am, as always, Bogradder Josh.
I'm Sid. I'm Hunter Green. And I'm Vincent.
So we took a week off last time for some personal reasons, but we're back to it again. But just to give a brief recap here, so last week we dealt with our first. We got started with Virtue's Last Reward. Found out that we were trapped somewhere in some weird facility, being given a nonary game by a bizarre artificial intelligence rabbit in like ceremonial festival gear, who's also kind of a jerk, but I love him. And after the first investigation room we made through, we were introduced to the primary mechanic of this nonary game, the AB room, or Ambidex room, which is basically just its own take on a long-form prisoner's dilemma. We, as Sigma Clim, decided to trust Alice to not fuck us over for some reason, and lo and behold, shock and horror, she fucked us over.
Yep.
Uh, af-
Despite
Go ahead.
despite the logic of this game making absolutely no sense for Betray, but that's another matter entirely.
Yeah, there's a whole thing, um, but it's all a matter of trust. Nobody trusts anybody not to betray each other, so you always betray. Whatever. It's dumb. You just accept it, and move on. Um, after dealing with all of that, we were moved. We did a little bit more investigating, trying to start to figure out what the hell is going on here. And made it to our next set of chromatic doors, where we were actually not given the option of which door to choose. This game is very interesting in comparison to 999 in that we do not always get to choose where we're going to go. It's sometimes just based on other things that have already happened. We instead were forced to group up with Alice again, although now our pair has switched over to Luna, I think is her name. I don't remember off the top of my head. Um, but yeah, so we found ourselves in the bee garden, which stands for something. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to just be like botanical garden. Um,
Bomb Garden.
but yeah, we will get started in just a moment here. But I do want to remind again, as you may notice from the image on screen here, there is suicide in this game. Like a lot of suicide, it's a major plot point of several of the storylines we could end up on. Uh, it's shitty, but can't really avoid it. It's part of the story of the game. So if that content is sensitive to you, just be warned. I am going to give this warning basically at the start of every stream because since it's such a prevalent theme through the course of this game, it can kind of pop up at any point. And since we haven't really planned out a path through this, I'm going at the whims of what the group decides as far as choices go. It's possible in any given stream that the topic could come up. So I'm always going to give this warning. That being said, let's go ahead and get rolling. I've done a little bit of a graphical update here. I gave a back bar behind our counters, just to make them stand out a little bit more, and I did test and check to see it shouldn't cover up anything of significance. So yeah, we find ourselves in the garden here. Now, one of the things about this garden is it's very large, so we actually have these arrows to travel around to different areas of the garden. Now, there's various different things we can see in each spot, but it gives us different angles on the room. Unlike last time where we just kind of had the hallway and then doors into individual rooms. So yeah, we've got a big old tree here. Very obvious mushroom. Yeah, Mario has taught me it'll just make me grow big. Yeah, so this is the door we keep. Yes, this is the door we came in from. This is the door out. As you can see, we've got a lock over here. We've got our safe, a pretty obvious thing. We've got this panel on the wall. Yeah, with some sort of weird circular indentation. I can see it looking like a very stylized butterfly. You've got the wings. But yeah, so So this is our second screen here. A very obvious metal rod sitting on this bench here. This really poorly placed bench wherein it's constantly splashed by the spray from the waterfall. In context of that conversation, I will remind you Sigma is a fucking pervert. We've got this very obvious panel behind the waterfall here. But we won't go to look at it until we've turned off the waterfall. Got a very obvious shovel over here and a key on the ground. Which has like a weird hexagon head. Come over here. We can see that like dirt's been kind of piled up and there's some moss growing over it. We have the obvious thing of let's try and dig it up. So we found this box with a bronze lid. We coincidentally have this bronze key, which gets us this torn scrap of paper. Move on. Yeah, we'll move on to our next screen here. We've got a little garden here. A yellow bell pepper that's been split in half on the ground. And we get this yellow coin, which it calls a coin. It's a poker chip, let's be real here. I mean, I will specifically say this is the future, distinctly. The first game, 999, as I recall, took place in like 2025 or something like that. And this is a few years after that. I don't remember the exact year, but it tells us at the beginning. All these games take place in the future. Near future. Yeah, near future, but future nonetheless. Got this little potted plant over here. But she's right. So underneath that. Yeah, I mean pretty much. Well, if you look over here. Yeah, basically. No, it's actually one of the nice things is these do not follow usually like super weird adventure game logic. Every once in a while there will be kind of a bizarre thing, but most of the bullshit in these games is more due to the explanations of what's going on and not nearly as much the actual like puzzles. The puzzles follow their own kind of sense. I'm just going to go ahead and take that step automatically. It's torn pieces of paper, like whatever. I actually do not remember the solution to this puzzle. We're actually on a route I've only done like once. So. Tutui ego eris. And a metal detector. It's roughly as you are, I was, something along those lines. What you are, I was. What I am, you will be, something like that. Notably, the reason I know this is less about knowing Latin and more about this actually shows up in Silent Hill 3. Of all things, like, I do know a fair amount of Latin, but like, that particular, yeah. Yeah, and like I said, so, like, I do know a fair amount of Latin, but that particular phrase I know specifically because it actually shows up in Silent Hill 3. Alright, if you'll remember from the sign, we had these gold box under the skunk cabbage here. So that, by the way, kind of answers that question people were having about, like, why is there a sky in here? It's panels showing a sky. Oh, I want the knife. Yeah. Yep. No idea. Let's give it a try. Since it very obviously has that shape. Yeah. So 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. For some reason, that turns off the waterfall, rather than just having, like, I don't know, a regular fucking switch. Yep. Okay, I don't think we can do that until we have everything, and I think this is what we're supposed to combine with that. Yep, there we go. So again, like I said, I'm kind of solving these puzzles as we go too, since I do not remember this at all. Oh god, we turned out the sun. Okay, so that lets us change it from night to afternoon. Probably. I do have one idea of something to do, though, because if you recall, they said that there might be other things in the other vegetables. We got a red coin. Oh, switch this off. There we go. As mentioned in the last episode, I will always go the wrong way on this menu because the arrows work the opposite way I think they should. It's just because it's rotating around a ring, and I don't think about it that way. Yeah, it's like I look at this and I think, oh, the gold coin is over here, I want the gold coin, not, oh, I want to send the item I'm currently looking at that direction. Yep. So we've got green, yellow, red, and white. Well, there isn't a white star, so... Yeah, because it's greater than symbols. That's a good thought. Maybe. White, green, yellow, and red. So red was the big one over at the end there. Yellow was larger than green, because green is the very small one right before that. Give it a try. Apparently we can only do it when it's afternoon. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yeah. Shut up. Ah. We were wrong anyways. It's wait. Okay, so green is heavier than yellow. Yellow is heavier than white. Yellow is heavier than red, which means green is the heaviest. It will. It just... Yep. So... Yeah, we... Yep. Okay. So, white is heavier than red. So it would be... Going from least to most, it should be red, white, yellow, green. I used it once, fuck off. Notably, the game there is not joking. It will actually just solve the puzzle for you if you do it too many times. Though I do believe that also sets you into easy mode for the game. Okay, so the order was... So that was the order they... Well, that was the order they went in down the river. Yeah, let's do them in size order. We'll try biggest to smallest first. So that was red, blue, yellow, purple, green, yeah. Hey, there we go. It was either going to be biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest, one or the other. Yep. Alright. So, star, star, moon, sun, sun, star. Damn it, I already forgot it. Star, star, moon, okay. So we got a map to floor B, which is where we are. Got more Ambidex room key cards. Yes, we have a diagram here with some stuff on it. So we've got point A, Nevada test site, point E with like a red dot on it, point D, point B, Rhizome 9, and point C. Got something that says IG equals immunoglobulin. Which are just, yeah, antibodies. It's the scientific term for that. And we got the key. Alright, and we need to do Sun, Star. And there is our gold file. But let's get the hell out of here. Yeah.
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
You three came in through the blue door, right? And which room did you go into?
Bee garden? What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Oh.
Hey! You want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up. Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you. Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees.
Do. I don't know what you could possibly be talking about.
You somehow moved it backwards.
It resets to 0 when it opens the program initially.
That means all
It's
you
just a
have to
thing
do
it
to
does.
put yourself
So
in
the way
cold
that that
sleep
counter
is
program
drop your
actually
body
works is
temperature
it,
below
there's a text file that it reads that has
No fancy
that has
machine
what it
needed.
displays up there.
Where on earth did you hear that?
It every time you
Clover.
load the
Clover?
program,
When we
it
were exploring the lounge during the first round.
resets.
I see.
It like basically opens the text file anew to read it again, which will reset it to 0 briefly.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke.
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
So yes, please note, regardless of Tenmyochi's suspicions, Alice is in fact not all ice. Yeah.
I know, in a way, it's better than giving us at least the
I mean, they're giving us the summarized version of it because they assume you've already played 3.9.
or if you had it, you still really want to hear it.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous?
I don't know, your
The
scarab
existence of
necklace
this
probably doesn't
mysterious
help.
Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
It looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
That was also completely unnecessary.
Eh.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious. Yes. It's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no. Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
We've already
Save?
covered this. She's a
That seems a
teenage
little
Pebble
extreme.
Flintstone cosplayer.
Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Yeah, pardon me a moment on that one. Yeah, well, why don't you just call an ambulance? I will, but not for me.
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
okay. I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people. Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
Oh no, he's got Ligma.
Oh, great, he's gonna attack us later. This machine's detected the cancer that this machine gave to him.
Well, we haven't detected cancer, but apparently he does read like a barcode.
Oh god, no.
Cream of mushroom. Yeah.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Radical 6.
Yeah. I told Allison Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
No. He can't. How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible. There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Leo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything? What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh, God. Then he's going to... Oh, God, no.
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this. No! Let go! Let go of me!
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Yeah, so this game gets kind of dark.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Super Beta.
Soperil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets. Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay. Let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Hardcore injecting technology. Injection gun.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep. Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article. Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Park tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes, at least I think so.
What are you doing?
Yes.
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
You lost her.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood? Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
I mean, it's telling a story, so it's actually like, you know, showing, oh, I'm traveling here. It's also trying to build tension, so, you know. Yeah, fair enough. Well, I mean, it stops to show the doors opening into the rooms that actually have stuff that happens in them. Yeah. Yeah, all of this is actually for a reason.
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary. Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds. Looks like it. Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's not metal, actually.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6. Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir. Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately... Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelivir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
Not like that, Dio.
What?
Well, what is it?
Excelivir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can
In
cure
Quark's
Radical
pocket.
6.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier. We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket. Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to her, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
I mean, that's not how those bottles
Nothing.
work, but okay.
That one bottle was it.
Yeah,
No.
bottles of, like, medication
Unfortunately
like that
not.
don't have, like, a fucking screw top.
No.
They're
Oh, God.
specifically designed to be
Just enough
like,
medicine
you
for
pierce
one
them with a
dose.
needle, or in this case, most
Only
likely
one
load them
person can
into
be
the
saved.
injection gun.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
I vote Quark. Are you still bitter about that betray thing? Jesus.
Then what are we going to do?
How?
So, this is a thing that really only happens, like, once in 999 if you get to the coffin ending before getting the, getting the information to get past that point. This happens a lot in this game. So we've reached what's called a lock point.
So the thing restarts at this point.
Sort of. As soon as we actually get through the little intro here, we have access to the flow chart again, and so we can jump around. But yeah, there are quite a number of lock points in. So you see here it says lock number 4. There are quite a number of lock points in the game that you have to take particular paths in order to get through those locks. Because minor spoilers here. This flowchart is canon.
This flowchart is canon.
Yes.
Fucking time travel. Entire flowchart.
No, it's all happening at the same time, and it collapses into a single route when we observe it.
No, it's time travel.
Okay, it is time travel.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so what we're doing right here, where I'm jumping back to this point, Sigma Klim is actually doing this. Kind of. There's a lot more complicated explanation to it than that, which is what will actually be revealed through the course of the game. But yeah, so here we are at our first chromatic door choice. Last time around we went through the cyan door with Alice. We could technically do that again if we wanted to and choose the other option between Ally and Betray, but I figured let's get more of a different route going. So, yes. Yeah, you can see here, this is AB game round 1. Basically, the chromatic doors and the AB rooms are what the splits are in this game for the most part. So, do we want to do magenta or yellow? Because I'd like to get us some all new content, basically. I can kind of see that visually.
Sure.
Fine.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
And we'll be going through the magenta
Y'all
door.
have fun with that.
All right then.
You We deserve each other.
Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess.
So, Clover, Luna, and
Man. That's getting one, because fuck you,
will
man.
be going through the cyan door.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm sorry. I'll try and stay out of the way.
Just fucking
I don't
inherently
really
like
mind
Ted Miyagi
you,
better than you, Dio.
But the
Fuck
K
off.
guy seems really suspicious.
We're all meeting one another for the first time.
K is sus.
Aren't we equally suspicious?
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
10 seconds remain until chromatic
I'm nothing.
doors close.
I'm nothing like you. Well, yes.
Nine,
Start with your 4'3".
8, 7.
We need to go. The doors are closing.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, they had to.
Chromatic doors closing.
They had to explain all the differences about who could go through what doors and what combinations.
Let the plot contrive in a way that actually lets us speak.
Well, I mean, it does. It's not that the plot is contrived in a way. It is that there are different combinations, and basically any given specific person has the ability to go through any of the 3 doors. It's just which combination that involves in, and because everybody
So
is
this
influenced
is
by our
the
protagonism aura.
Infirmary?
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all. Well, it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until recently. Think it'll open?
No way. Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Lock.
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
Seek a way out. Yep, so we are into the infirmary sequence. Okay, so we don't have the information we need yet to do that one. Look at this really obvious thing on the desk here, a metal coin-like thing. Also got this notebook. It's a blank notebook, apparently. Yep. I would like to note, by the way, AEDs are not actually that simple to use. You do actually have to get training to use them. So we got this worn out key. Yeah, we can't take this injection gun with us. It's Chekhov's injection gun. Aw, shit. So you can see down here, we've got this little thing down here. So we've got 3 different buttons marked with 3 different symbols. There are numbers above them. There are, but there's missing panels to it. We do have this key, and there are some keyholes on there. Then we've got our locked door here. Don't really need to investigate it. It's a locked door. We're not going to get anything of interest out of it. Sigma's actually fairly normal. Sigma does have a voice actor. He just has very few voiced lines in this game. Yes. I'm not even gonna play dumb about this. Like, that's pretty damn obvious. got it. So do right, up, left, up, right, left, down, then right. Yeah, there we go. Five, six, two, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was pretty clear. Yep. Want to check these drawers. I don't know what that 312 could correspond to. Yeah, maybe. Take a look here. The yellow is 3, blue is 1, 2 is red. Oh, right. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, so there's something about it, but... Okay, no, it's not about putting them in the same order. Let's see. They haven't done it. Oh, yeah. I feel like this is probably like borax powder or soap of some kind, and that's the solution to that. But I don't know how the game wants me to do it. Oh. I noticed the little, like, indent there, so I was like, that's gotta be something, right? Ah, there's another part to it. Got it. Well, we've got this memory card, so let's check that. Yeah. Can't just take. Yeah, can't just take the basin over to the goddamn sink. Okay. Yeah. For the sheet. Yeah. So. Blue is 1, red is 2, yellow is 3. So it is pill, powder, bottle, 4, 5. Ah, I can actually put it here, it looks like. There we go. The pill, powder, bottle, 4, 5. Is it? Oh yeah, 2 is red. Ah, cured. Clever password, I guess, or something. Now, we have one other password we need to find. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, it was what was being covered up by the stuff on the cloth in relation to the panel. Aha. Okay, there's the clean one that's currently selected. Now we just need to find where the hell the safe is, because I don't think we've seen it yet. Okay, it's not in that screen. It's not over here with the locked door, because the locked door is just the locked door. What clipboard? Oh, the memory card. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. There's gold. And star, sun. So we get the Flore map again. We get our Sun AB cards. This is all the same crap we learned before. This is an article about Radical 6. Man, remember a time when just 100,000 deaths from virus would be enough for them to institute this regulation saying quarantine anybody affected? And we got the key. Away we go. You found it.
Huh. You think this actually works?
Hey, someone's coming.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, looks like.
We bumped into them a little while ago.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you, too?
Let me see the map.
Yeah, I'm just going over the whole thing again about how all the routes join up. Unfortunately, even though we're already aware of this, it won't let me actually turn on skip for this part of things. Because these are technically new dialogues.
It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Well, looks like we don't have a choice then.
Yeah, that was all the same crap.
Gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge.
This is the infirmary then.
Rabbit puns.
We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, that sounds great. Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
The hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
You don't know the shit I've seen.
Do you think there's a connection?
I can't be sure yet, but there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Yeah, there's even a 0.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters and fast.
Yeah, I agree. They've probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll find us?
let's hope so.
That's not suspicious at all. Yes. That was us as Sigma being like, huh, there's a couple people behind the divider talking to each other. I wonder what's going on over there. Yep. Yeah, AB rooms. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Even though, technically, if we check the flowchart, we're in a different spot, it does recognize that a lot of the dialogue is the same, so it lets you skip it.
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
An Ambidex gate has 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
They're all outside for like 40 minutes and still be good.
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't
Correct
matter who
response.
she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yes. Listen, events transpired differently. The timeline has changed. I mean, we did different things, so somebody else could have done different things as well. Like, it's not that fucking hard to understand. I mean, the game doesn't, I don't think, explicitly go into what exactly occurred, but again, we took different actions, so different things happened. Like, that's not complicated. That's basic, like, timeline theories.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Murdered?
Yeah.
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Whatever.
He's
If we
just
examine
praying,
the wound,
bro.
we'll probably
you
get a
got to
better
be
idea
mad?
of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
Yeah, so, slight interruption to our next game. Tenmyoji mad sus right now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Huh?
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
Well, she was
You're a
originally
nurse?
flying face down.
No.
We turned her over, and that's when we saw the wound. Yeah, no, the
Well,
wound is not all
I'm
the way
not
through.
exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an Atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Yeah, future tech, deal with it.
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
I mean, that's literally what MRI stands for, so... Now, mind you, an MRI can't diagnose a fucking viral infection, but... Yeah. I mean, that is actually something that could be accomplished by an MRI, but...
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why?
Yeah, future tech.
Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but... There was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches.
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please.
Dio.
Just calm down.
That doesn't count as a fuck you, Dio, because that's at least
Let's
a
suppose
fairly
I am
reasonable
Zero.
reaction.
Why would
But
I do
shut
something that
up.
would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer,
I mean,
then they could open
you say
anything
that.
they wanted to.
Zero
I mean,
did
didn't
murder
Zero
like
say something
3
about
people
that?
outside of the progress of the game in that game.
That means
Well,
all
okay,
the
like
electronic
2,
doors
but-
in this whole Warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also,
Zero
consider
straight up
this.
murdered the
If
old
the
man,
murderer
the one in the
isn't
captain's
Zero,
outfit.
why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his
I
job
mean,
was to make sure the game ran
Kind
smoothly.
of.
But now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence?
Fair enough.
The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior,
Yes.
the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected.
Hold on.
Zero
I always
Senior
wanted to say
murdered
this.
her.
There has
Just as
been a
planned.
murder.
Death is only another part of the game. Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please
No, we
enter
did actually
your
start
votes.
that before we found the body.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure. If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Sr.'s plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Just a dead body, get over it.
What? Are you worried there's a ghost or something? Nope. I don't believe in ghosts.
Alright, here, take this radio scanner. We're gonna go in there. I'm gonna ask what's their favorite
There's
anime.
not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Hunter's gonna get his neck snapped.
I prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
I was thinking back
Anyway,
on it. I'm
let's
pretty
go.
sure the entire time
Looks
we were
like the
playing
others
there,
have
I
already
think you
gone
are the
in.
only one that actually died, Hunter. We had a few other hunts, but nobody died during them.
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
Yep.
Yep.
Hooray! I've been waiting. Ugh! Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions? The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O., I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So,
It's okay,
no
Zero the
more
Third. We're on
questions
narrative time.
from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But, for example,
Yeah.
Siggy and Fido paired up with Ten Mioldi and went through the yellow door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Ten Mioldi. And it goes the other way too. Ten Mioldi's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Mooney. And B.O. and Cork's enemy will be Alas. Well, I guess
I do still like the
isn't really
nickname
the
of
right word,
Potassium.
is it? After all, if you choose ally, then...
Yeah, we-
Okay then.
Yep.
I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time! No, I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute
Be in the corner.
remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later! Have a nice trauma!
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors. We have to decide who's gonna press the button. Just shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3. Rock. Damn it.
That's an illusion of choice, by the way.
So what are you gonna pick? We're playing against Ten Myoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
Because he's a cool old dude.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
I mean,
And when will we do that?
kind of, but not really. Like that still doesn't help you any. So you're just going to sit there and hold him for the rest of eternity?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
No, it's a
3, 2,
multiple
1.
people can hit 9 points all at the same time. That is, I will just outright say, that is an incorrect assumption. Everybody gets out from the Ambidex game unless your BP hits 0. If your BP hits 0, you get injected. But other than that, the door opens and you, yeah. All right, so we've come to a decision point. Do we want ally or betray with Ten Myoji? Krampus, input. All right, we will go with ally.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Yeah, the BP doesn't actually change until the results screen comes up.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Which in a way is also kind of fucked up because it means if somebody hits 0, everybody else has to watch them get injected and die.
So you chose ally, huh? Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted. See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
That would be complaining about you being incredibly callous, except I know your backstory and understand it's pretty well justified.
Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Fine.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally. Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game!
Probably.
Round 1!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Sigma. Phi. I'm sorry. Look, I said I was sorry.
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Yes, I'm the only one that understands what kind of game this is, fucking apparently.
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice?
I mean, he does have a pretty valid justification, honestly.
I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Well, I mean, no, but like, straight up, yeah. Well, except it impacts your ability to trust other people to play by those rules as well, and not just basically try and cause people to die.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Because part of the problem
I was gonna choose
with
Ally, I
the
swear to God.
Prisoner's
But just
Dilemma
as I'm
game,
about to do
especially
it,
as set up in
this little
this
bastard
long
runs in and
form
hits the
one,
betray button.
is
What?
it's
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh?
also fuck
You're a
Dio.
manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
But yeah, part of the problem is like, yes, if you were playing purely from a numbers standpoint,
Is he telling
then
the truth?
we are correct
Were you the one
that,
who chose
you know, you
betray?
just always choose ally, and
No!
everyone chooses ally, and
I
everyone
didn't
gets
do
out
anything!
perfectly fine.
I
The problem
didn't
is
have
it's also a
chance to
game
do
of
anything
people, it's not a
before
purely
Mr.
mathematical
Dio
game.
pressed the button. I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine. You just wait.
Yeah.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
You're assuming that the majority of those people aren't going to hit 0 and
Why
die.
are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio?
Anyone who gets
You're
betrayed
a
twice,
jerk.
basically. Yeah, but
We aren't trying to
again,
blame
it's
you.
all about whether you're operating
But,
on pure
I mean,
logic,
if you
which
just think
human
about
beings
it,
basically
Wouldn't
don't.
it make sense to choose
So-
betray?
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Yeah, well, and just in general, it's very easy to analyze that and apply game theory when we're sitting here playing a quiet game and not locked in a room facing a death game.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Shut up.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney.
Yep.
Or maybe everyone?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone who's VP.
I get it. Sigma,
Yeah.
Phi, Alice, and I only have one BP. If If any of us chose ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Nobody asked.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
Listen, in defense of Zero the Third, Fantasy Flight wrote the rulebook for this game. It's not that he didn't know. He just reread the rulebook after the vote and was like, "Oh, huh? How about that? I didn't even notice that before. It's in the wrong section." Why is this particular rule about how you can win the game and one of the restrictions on it in the section on chromatic doors?
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs.
Yes.
Mine's magenta too.
Me too.
Yes, as you can see,
wait.
we are paired with Clover
It
now.
wasn't just the color that changed. I'm a solo now.
We found a dead woman in our AB room.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow
We voted
solo?
ally.
Me.
Still a solo. Looks like
And
I'm
now we've gotten
cyan.
to a point here where we're looking at the
I'm a
things
cyan
again.
pair.
And we have been
Aren't you
changed.
one
We
too?
are now paired with Clover.
Yeah. Says pear, and the color
Well, I mean, we
cyan.
went downstairs before.
When did they change?
Back when
Yeah,
AB
the
gets
elevator
closed.
went down, not up. Sorry,
As
that
soon
wasn't
as the
clear
gates
before.
close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's
And so a few people are suspicious of
totally
Kay since
random.
Clover was unconscious through the
No
whole
rules or
original thing.
anything.
And so they're like, if there was a dead body in there, like, Kay, you must have killed her
Now,
because, like, how else would
With
the dead
all
body
of
get in
that
there?
explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything.
Yeah. That's all the backstory thing. Notably, we did not actually have the whole thing where we went around to the other rooms and talked to people and stuff like that. That was more taken up by the dead body. And it was pretty clear from the Atom Machine that, like, the woman was killed, stabbed in the heart with, like, a knife. Yeah, so now we're into the let's go around to various different rooms and et cetera, et cetera.
Ah, Sigma.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
And, as you can see, different people are in different rooms now. Because last time around, this was
Yeah,
like
so?
Clover, Alice, and Phi, I believe, were in here.
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable. I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Shut up.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine. Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar
Alrighty.
eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that. Six days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Almost Christmas means it was not yet Christmas.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? And just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Burn.
Hey, the sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end. Who fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer me. And? Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6? Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
That would be ridiculous.
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake. Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
Oh, it's the Junior Jumble. Fuck yeah.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand. If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree. You're right. We would have heard about it.
If the president would have said it was no big deal and that it was going away even as numbers climbed and...
Good idea.
I wish it weren't.
Sigma, huh? What do you want? Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me. Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fire down to 1 BP.
Gotta be real with you here, Tenmyoji. I'm
Maybe.
pissed off that I'm down to 1 BP, but you're bringing Fi down to it too. Kinda like you're doing me a favor.
On this side of the divider, yeah. Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it? Oh, what? Isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here. Oh, just trying to survive, huh? Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first? You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be? Yeah. Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark. Yeah, we were. So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here. I'm pretty sure.
Read the article about Radical 6 again, so
Quark's
on. Came to the
got nothing to
infirmary.
do with this.
Talking to Tenmyoji about the only significant
What is it, goddammit?
significant element here is
What do you
Quark
want?
is Tenmyoji's grandson,
don't you just
like
leave me
actual
alone?
grandson. That's why Quark calls him Grandpa.
Wait, what? There's nothing suspicious about me. Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now. Hey, stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Huh? What? Is something happening? Yeah? You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand. My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone. I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine. Yep. Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh? I see.
Would you really be surprised, though?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
To the crew quarters.
Oh, Sigma.
Well, have you found anything? Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
What?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we do. We're half sisters. Any chance you'd buy that one?
Then what do you think we are?
Pretty much.
What?
Alice, what should we do?
Clover and I are co-workers. We can't tell you that. You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Well, why would you think that?
Also because you react like that when I ask that question. Not particularly.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little. About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game. The rules were different, but it was called the Nonary game too. Oh, wait, I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that Nonary game also called themselves Zero.
It It's just not the 9 that we dealt with through the whole game.
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped. No, it's my third. The same thing happened 10 years ago. I guess you could say that.
Oh, just wait till we get to Zero Time
I don't
Dilemma,
think so.
otherwise known as Zero Escape All-Stars.
Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested. They're still on the run, but... No, I really don't think so. Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another nonary game.
I mean, she does have a point there. Yes, I mean,
yes.
I mean,
can't be totally
yes,
sure,
admittedly, that
but
wouldn't be a very convincing argument
think
to
so.
Sigma. To us, it makes perfect sense, though, because we know why Akane and her brother ran the second nonary game.
I don't know.
Pretty much.
But I don't know. Oh. The gas mask. Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were... But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right? Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi. But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
It is entirely the point in the mask.
Luna! Where's Luna?
She's not here.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Yep.
He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right? He's in the infirmary.
Okay.
Right.
It says coupon expired.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called
Cowbell
Radical
falls out of
6.
Quark's pocket. What the fuck?
Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Correct. He does not have the Excelavir in this instance because that was something they found in the second set of chromatic rooms. And hey, we've got 8 years for
Quark?
medical technology to catch up to this.
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this!
Unfortunately not. Well, no, in this case the events are different because it's...
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Yeah, anytime you hear that little sort of click sound, that sound, that's me checking to see if we can activate skip.
Yeah. Right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Like again, I'm not joking when I put that content warning up at the start of each of these streams. It is a major plot point of this game.
Right! I've got it!
It's fine. It's not a max. Also, yeah, there is the first significant difference.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
It is specifically
There's
Clover who drew the
Soparil
scalpel
Beta.
and not someone.
Soparil.
That's the anesthetic! The one that's in our bracelets!
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
okay. Let me just. Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
And vial tells it how much of a dose to give. Or the vials are just designed to be single dose and have a single dose in them.
I think the point Vince is making there is that anesthetic
Respiration,
dosage is based on a
blood
lot of
pressure,
factors.
Brainwaves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in
That
a
being
very
said,
deep
Soparil.
sleep.
That being said, Soparil is made from magical mummy weed, so who fucking knows?
Yes.
What about the anesthetic?
But yeah,
How long
like
will it last?
actual anesthetic
Shouldn't wake
dosage
up
is
for a few
a
hours.
very complicated thing. That's why there is
Man,
literally an entire
he sure
division of
was
medicine
strong
and
for such a little
anesthesiology,
guy.
which is entirely
I think that
devoted
might
to
be
like
the virus's
understanding and
fault.
knowing
It
like
probably
dosages
attacks the
based
part
on
of the brain
weight
that governs
and age
reason.
and
Without
other
anything to
health
hold it
factors
back,
and
his
all
body
kinds
was
of
using
complicated
every
shit.
ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh?
And even then,
Oh,
they fuck it up
well-
sometimes. Like,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
Oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You'd better not be lying.
Why would I
what
lie
are you
about
gonna
that?
do, fucking Barnum
I've seen
and
other
Bailey?
viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes. At least, I think so.
Look at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not? Then you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real. That Adam machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no. But
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
God damn it, Umbrella.
As much as I would love to, I'm sorry. Time's up. Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
then we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this. Or would I? Who knows?
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
Yes, we never actually made it to the second AV game in the other timeline. Notably, by the way, we also didn't find the bomb this time. We had Quark's collapse instead of the bomb events.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They're open! We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of power through these.
Three minutes remain until chromatic.
We do have a choice here, we just don't have all 3 choices.
I think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose. The people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma...
Now, the reasoning is the same. Whoever has 1 BP should get to choose.
Exactly.
But there are different people now that have 1 BP.
All right, then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick. Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me?
Yes.
Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
All right, Phi. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
Well, I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with
I like how
any
Tenmyoji's
option
just like,
besides
yeah,
C.
I'll own that.
So, A or B?
Oh, hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but... Yeah.
Alright then, Sigma. What about you?
Yes, technically speaking, if we select go through the green door with Quark, it tells us, like, no, you can't do that because of the other two. It is an option. I'll just do this just to show what happens.
No. I don't think so. Were you even listening?
I'm not gonna pair up with That means option C.
I agree. Option C is a no-go. You'll have to kill me before I'll go anywhere with Dio.
Yeah. That still makes him a bad choice to partner with for anyone at 1 BP. Yeah. But if you know that the other person is going to betray, then it doesn't do you any good because it just means you're just going to stay at 1 BP. Right. So, 10 Myoji.
Me? But I picked Betray last time. Is that so? Mind telling me how you'll do that? Fine. You're on.
So we're doing option A. That means Luna, Dio, and I will go through the green door.
I mean,
Which leaves the red door for Quark,
Not
Kay, and me.
technically, but
Any objections? Good. Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, alright?
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Right.
I'm going.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
Oh, this thing here's got a lever on it. Maybe that does something.
Why don't you pull it and find out?
Right.
But only one. Why's that?
They're probably telling us we should go that way.
yep, PEC.
The door said PEC. Guessing it's not for working out, though.
Who knows?
Oh, wait a sec. There's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for. Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
Quiet. Keep reading, Grover.
Oh, right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber. Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment. Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing Level A hazmat suits to prevent infection. The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
I don't think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Eh.
Is this one of those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
Yeah, I figure they are.
I mean, if it's airborne, it means they have been exposed, but we have no idea what the actual infection rate of Radical 6 is.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
I mean, it could be an airborne virus with a 2% infection rate, in which case they're probably fine.
Have a look. See that lift over there?
It's not, but it could be. Yeah. I mean, and the other thing to consider is... And the other thing to consider is also the whole thing that we learned in the other timeline, that there are some people that actually do have natural antibodies to it.
No good. This one's locked too. Nope.
Well, the cure is something that was developed specifically from those people with natural antibodies. And at the moment, we don't have any of the cure, so...
Well, it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
Another team,
It's hard to
I
believe
believe,
Zero
because he said it was
Senior
the
would make that
laboratory,
big of a
which is one of the
mistake.
other rooms. Yeah. Huh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
What are we standing around for then? Get to it.
Seek a way out. Yep. Box full of junk. The only thing in that open locker there. thermometer over here. And we got this conspicuous lift. Also says 25113 down at the bottom there. It has a key on it. Well, you say the smaller people. Sigma is actually a pretty bulky dude. He's pretty buff. Like, he's not K-size by any means, but I think he's basically the second largest character in this game behind K. More lockers to check. Yeah, I've got him in the starter splash image that I use for the content warning. In-game, you basically see him, like, in the very beginning, when we have the whole, like, flashback to him getting kidnapped. You see him in his car, and then I don't think you really see him again until, like, the very end of the game. We'll find out. Okay, so we've got these symbols here. We've got more lockers over here. We did. We put on the ones from the other lockers. I posted in the Discord. Yeah. More lockers. As you can see, there are a whole bunch of these protective suits. Yep. Goldfish memory struck. Give me a second. Cylinder's 5th, okay. I think. Well, let's see. So dependent upon how these are, it is either diamond, cylinder, trapezoid, trapezoid, up arrow, or it's up arrow, 5 would be star, still trapezoid, trapezoid, and then 3 would be cylinder. Well, so there's some other meaning to this. Some other way of ordering them. Yeah. So we have a diagram. So pink to orange, yellow to green, white to black. Yeah, we found that upstairs in the manual. Ah. Now he says it has a USB port. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so just in case you think we found a shortcut to the outside, nope. The other side of that pressure airlock is in fact welded shut. Okay. And just like that, we've gotten locked into the pressure chamber. Okay, I suppose we should address the elephant-sized rabbit in the room. Yeah. Yeah, because that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. Ah, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because it misdirect goes through the center there. Yeah, the second gap here was entirely a red herring. Yep. Except problem is that the guide we have is for the outside. It's in the manual that Clover has. Probably can't be activated from the outside if it's been gone through the pressurization cycle, I would assume. Yep, so now we have inside. So white to purple, yellow to pink, blue to green. It was blue to green. Oh, didn't mean to back out there. Except that blocks off yellow completely, almost, I think, because we need... Yeah, we need to get yellow to green. We need to get yellow over here to green, and that's the problem, is we can't bring white this way, because it's the only way to get yellow to green. Or, yeah. We need to get yellow to pink. White to purple. Yellow to pink is still completely cut off, basically, by that, because we need to get blue over to green. Okay, fine, we'll do this. Cool, now how do we get yellow to purple, or yellow to pink without blocking off blue to green? I think we can do this, maybe? Let's see. Nope, because there's... Yep. It's yellow to pink, white to purple, blue to green. Damn it. Accidentally right-clicked. Yeah, so this is... And then... Okay, so it's cylinder, hourglass, star, diamond. Yep. For some reason I chose to take the long way around this time. I mean, that seemed pretty obvious, honestly. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so... Interesting. I mean, it's in the archive. We can access it at any time. No, archive is directly accessible from the puzzle. That has nothing to do with the archive. That's just the... Yeah. I have a tendency to accidental right-click a lot, just no matter what I'm doing. Yeah. blue, red, cyan, red, blue, yellow, purple, black. Cyan, red, blue, yellow, purple, black. So that's a 6. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. It's going to be a 5. And then cyan, green. Oh yeah, it's 2. That means this one's a 5 because it's that over there. It's how they spell out. So this one starts to like, so like, just as an example, this last one we did: cyan, green, black, magenta, yellow. Cyan, green, black, magenta, yellow. That's gonna be 3. It's literally there's an 8 here, and the colors over here tell you. Yeah. Sorry, I probably should have explained that out. It just kind of clicked with me immediately. I think a lot about digital display. We've got both of them, yes. Oh no, we didn't check the other. Yeah, we need to actually look at the tablet to see the. Yeah. So star, moon. A whole bunch of shit. And there's our gold file for the room. Yep. You found it. And I think that's probably where we're going to call it for the day, just because I'm sure whatever comes next is going to take significantly more than half an hour, which would put us past kind of our normal stop time. So next time we'll begin right here where we left off, having escaped the second escape room. I'm going to go ahead and drop save real quick. So thank you all again for joining us for another SoundGoblin Storytime, Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. Join us again on Tuesday when something will be played. And then next Saturday for the start of Last Remnant. And then, yeah, next Sunday we'll be back here again, starting off from where we left off. So thank you again, and as always, I've been Bograt Josh. Have a good one, y'all.